Hi there, Jeremy, Director of Reiki here. In this video, what I'd like to do is tell you a little bit about my Reiki Master Level course. Now, the Master Level is usually of interest to people of two distinct varieties. Firstly, you've got people who are interested in going on and becoming a Reiki professional, either by doing healing sessions or teaching courses. And the other group is people who maybe at this point aren't really considering working professionally with Reiki, but would like to really deepen their connection to Reiki, deepen their understanding of it. Now, in my Master Level course, we do both things. Sometimes the Reiki Master Level is divided up into two courses, a Part A and a Part B. Well, what I do is I put them all together in one course. So when you finish my course, if you do want to go on and teach, you have the skills and qualifications to do so. But if you're only interested in going deep into your Reiki, then I'm going to give you plenty of things to go on with there. So, before I tell you more precisely about the contents of the course, I'd just like to say that anyone is welcome to my course, provided you've done Level 1 and 2 Reiki. So you don't have to have studied with me previously. I want to make that really clear. In fact, if you haven't studied with me, what I will do is I'll help you prepare for the course. You might have looked around and seen that my courses are very thorough, they're very detailed, and I have a lot of kind of bonus material with them. There's a lot of kind of supplementary materials. In particular, I've got video portals for each of the courses. So what I will do, if you haven't done Level 1 and 2 with me, I will give you access to my Level 1 and Level 2 video portals. And inside those portals, you'll see lots of videos on material we've covered. You'll have downloadable meditations, videos on those meditations, and a lot of information. You've got articles as well. And so by going through that material, at least having a look at it, you'll be really well prepared for the Master Level. And of course, before the course, I would encourage you to actually give me a call and I will tell you exactly what things to focus on to get the most out of the Master Level. But let's get to the course contents themselves. One of the main things I want to do in the Master Level is really get you to kind of extend what you feel is possible with Reiki. I want to surprise you. I want to kind of smash open your Reiki boundaries so that all of a sudden you're like, wow, can I really do that with Reiki? Now, to do that, I'm going to be using as a kind of a foundation, as a platform, the traditional Japanese Reiki system. And so there are many techniques in that system which aren't actually commonly taught. So you've got ways to use the symbols, you've got mantras, you've even got methods of attuning people for the master, for those who want to go on and become teachers that really aren't commonly known. So I will be showing you these things, and what you'll discover is that the traditional Japanese Reiki system is very systematic. Each little bit builds on the next bit, which builds on the next bit, which builds on the next bit. Now, what I will do is, having used that as kind of a foundation, sometimes I'm going to take it to its logical conclusion. I'll extend it that little bit, but always in keeping with the spirit of what Usui was doing. For instance, I'll be showing you ways to tap into what the Japanese call the three haras. So you've got these three energy centers which equate to an energy center just below the second chakra of the navel. You've got one which equates to the heart chakra and one which equates to the third eye. And for the Japanese, the traditional Japanese Reiki masters, these three energy centers were of critical importance. And so I'm going to show you not only how to connect to them, but also how to use them in actual healing. I'll even show you how to use your third eye to actually transmit Reiki and to work on people. So it's quite kind of revolutionary stuff in a way. I'll also show you how to go beyond what I see as a kind of an unnecessary focus on the hands. I actually have invented a term, chirocentrism. I like this term. Chiro means hand, and so chirocentrism is this like obsession with everything to do with the hands-on healing, right? Now, of course, we love the healing, but with Reiki, you can actually go beyond your hands. You're not limited to just healing with the hands. In fact, the whole body can be used to transmit Reiki. So I will be showing you how to do that in the course. In the course, we've also got several symbols you'll be learning. Now, there's only actually one traditional Reiki symbol learnt in master level, and that's the Reiki Master symbol. So I'll teach you that. But in my course, I also teach you several esoteric symbols. Now, I don't believe in inundating you with too many symbols, but what I've found, and I've studied several different systems of Reiki, including Karuna Reiki and Shamballa Reiki, and there are some symbols that they use which are particularly powerful. They're very high vibrational, they get a very strong effect, and you can pick them up straight away. Once you're attuned to them, bang, away you can go. And for many people, this really transforms their healing. So I will include them in the course. I will attune you to them so that you can go away and start to use them immediately. We've also got the mantra connected to the traditional Reiki Master symbol, which is very powerful. Again, this mantra is one which is almost never taught in Reiki courses. Just very, very, very few courses around the world even know about such things. So I'll be showing you this mantra there. I will show you something which comes more from Western Reiki, so not traditional Japanese Reiki in this case, but I'll teach you some psychic surgery, which is very interesting. Students often find that this totally amazes them. It totally surprises them what you can do in such a short space of time. You can take some troubling emotion, for instance, and you can just effectively remove it from the system. It's very simple. You don't need to be psychic to be able to do it. So this is a really powerful technique I'll be teaching you. I'll be showing you different meditations. Some of the meditations I'll show you will be designed to help remove blocks. So this could be energy blocks. It could be old hurts. Often old hurts get stuck in the energy body, and then they affect us unconsciously every single day. So I'll show you how to remove these energy blocks. I'll also show you how to remove blocks to things like money. Now, this is an uncomfortable area for many people in the healing business, but guess what? If you ever want to work with Reiki, then you will need to charge something almost certainly so that you can just offer your services, otherwise you'll be behind a desk working 9 to 5 or some such thing. So to be able to make up the time to be able to heal, you're in most cases going to need to charge, but most people have issues with this. They feel very uncomfortable. So what I'll be doing is I'll actually be guiding you through some meditation processes to remove these blocks and to help let the energy flow, because any block of whatever variety it is actually inhibits the flow of energy. So even if you think money is terrible, I never want to have any, if you have a block, then you're blocking the flow of energy from the universe to you and vice versa, and then you have a problem. Okay, so I'll show you how to get rid of those blocks. Then naturally I'll be showing you how to teach Reiki. So I'll be all throughout the course, I'll be looking at things from the perspective of a teacher. I'll be saying, you know, if you were to teach, you would do it like that. Now, what's really great about that is not only do you learn how to teach, but even if you're not interested in teaching, by looking at it from that different perspective, you'll be able to go way, way deeper into that particular technique. So I'll show you how to do the attunements as well. So at the end of the course, you'll be very familiar with how to do it and you'll be comfortable with doing that. I'll also show you a very classical attunement process called a Reiju. Again, this is something which is very seldom taught, so I'll show you how to do that. It's very exciting. And overall then, what I'm trying to do is really give you a transformative few days. I want you to go away from the course and go, wow, that really has shifted things. That's given me some huge energy shifts, and it's also taught me skills which will greatly enable me to go way further into my Reiki practice, and it'll give you tools and techniques to really practice for years to come. So these techniques have depth. They're not something you just go, well, I'll do it now, and after, you know, a few days you've kind of got to the ends of that technique. Here you have techniques which you can go deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper, and that's really exciting. Now, I've been lucky. I've had a lot of success teaching Reiki, and in fact, I've taught, at the time this video has been shot, around about 120 Reiki Masters. So I've had a lot of experience teaching people to become teachers, and many of the people I've taught have actually gone on to work with Reiki. And so, you know, if this is something that interests you, then I really would suggest you consider coming along to the course. And as I said, even if you're not yet thinking of ever working with Reiki, there's just so much in the course that will be really relevant to you. In fact, everything we do in the course will improve your healing. And you just never know where things will take you. I never ever suspected that I would be teaching Reiki. I loved meditation, I loved Reiki, and I've been practicing it, devotedly for years, but even so, I always saw it as just something for me. It was a personal practice I did. But then one day, the idea just came. It was like, Jeremy, go and teach Reiki. And I did it, and now the rest, as they say, is history. So look, if you would like to chat to me about the Reiki Master Level, then please give me a call or write an email to me. You'll see the numbers just down below there. And often that's the best way to get a feel for whether the Reiki Master Level, my one, is right for you and whether the time is right for you. So give me a call or get on to me via email. I'd love to tell you more. Hope you can come along to the course if you feel so inspired, and be well.